Okay.
So I'm all good?
Just scroll that to 0. Test, see 0. Test it, just do a couple tests. Are we live?
Mic's on, yeah.
Are you on?
I don't know. Am I live yet? I want to chirp this guy a little bit. Yeah, mute it a little bit. Yeah. All right, I guess we'll go here.
Yeah, that's good here, right?
We're good.
We're all our fans, Johnny. Not too many.
They don't come out here.
Nobody want to take the drive out to Scarborough.
Hey, Luke, are we on live? Mics are hot?
Super hot.
Thanks for telling me, buddy. As a director, you got to point. You got to say you're live. All right.
The mics are red hot right now.
All right, Bobby, here we go, buddy.
Yeah. Good to be back. It's been a week off, more than a week.
Yeah.
We'll get into it in a bit, but are you liking the warm-up here?
Well, they're hitting the net, Bobby, so that's good. Oh, spoke too soon.
It is loud in here, though, so we'll have to huddle up closely. Final minute for the warm-up. Grab your beers and your popcorn, everybody. The game will be starting soon.
Only noticed 2 referees out here, Bobby, and one of the refs just left. Probably to see if the third guy's ready to go.
Maybe that was the delay.
Well, we did have an issue here with parking at the old Don Montgomery as Eglinton was closed.
What's the green armband? Trainer?
Rookie.
Rookie. We have one ref, and it's a rookie.
So I think the parking situation not easy for some people to get to, and referees included. So we might have to wait for this to start.
We're under the bright lights here in the parking of Scarborough.
That's right. I wonder why so many floodlights were up in the parking lot.
Yeah.
To avoid some shady business, some shady characters,
Make sure
maybe?
your deal doesn't go bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Identify your assailant. Looks like it's going to be this guy now.
Semitis?
Semitis. Looks like it anyway. We'll see.
We were just talking to the father not too long ago. Good friend of mine, Mike.
Good old Greek man.
Good old Greek guy.
Yeah.
If you want any contracting work, Bobby.
Oh, Semitis does it?
Semitis. You got a leaky roof, need a new washroom, nice vanity.
I do need some small jobs around the house. Anyway, we're just killing our time with the chitty chat as we wait for the referees. We only have the one ref, and he's not suitable at the moment. needless to say, big game for North Toronto here. Not so much for Ice Raiders. They've clinched first and are Kraft Cup champions.
Nothing gained for the Ice Raiders, but plenty to play for if you're NT, as there's 3 games remaining in our regular season schedule. We've already punched our ticket to the playoffs here, Bobby, but what we want to see is sort of like a playoff type effort so we can just gear up and get ready for playoffs here. So it looks like Fraser, along with Tater and Sable, are going to be the first line with Harlow and Panasopoulos, the deep pairing, and none other than Miles Cooper in net.
There you go.
Looks like we're going to wait for that third official. That door's still open, Bobby, so it looks like we are waiting for that third official.
Oh, look, we just closed the door, so maybe that's maybe we're going to get started. We'll see. Seems to be a bit of confusion here. Once we get started, we'll be mostly animated and full of fun here today. There's no doubt about that. The first of 3 games in 5 nights to finish off the season. We play tonight.
Sunday and then Monday.
Yeah, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's play 1 game at a time, but that's the schedule coming up.
But to my point, these are important games to just sort of get ready for playoff hockey. Make sure that our game is sharp and guys are feeling good going into to the dance. Now, who our opponent's going to be is yet to be determined.
Can be determined by us.
But it can't be determined by us. We run the table. We could finish as high as 6th.
Yeah, and 2 wins could get us into 7th, depending on the situation tonight with the Arrows and whoever they're playing today.
But I like this. Not a lot of teams have been playing Scarborough 3 times. This is our 3rd matchup with them, and all the games have been pretty tight. I think first game we lost 3-1, and then the second game we lost 1-0. So again, I see it being another tight affair.
Here's the ref.
Look at this guy. Here he goes.
Machine, what's his name? McKinney?
I think he's borrowing the other referee's jersey. I think that was the little snafu that we were having here.
Okay, so we had a little bit of snafu on the jersey side. Refs are all in place. They know it's a big game, so we cannot play until everybody's ready to go here.
The NT fans are going nuts.
There we go, Top Tier Sports, live from Scarborough. Gather your valuables and hang on to your babies. We're in the heart of Scarborough, playing the Scarborough Ice Raiders. Take on North Toronto, what is a pivotal game for North Toronto if they want to play some playoff positioning. And Scarborough Ice Raiders sit top of the table. Best team not only in the GTHL, best team in the province. Only lost 1 game all season long. We are going to have to be our best here today. So let's see, NT's on a 5-game unbeaten streak. Shot from the point, nice save, Cooper. Big bounce in front. NT's trying to clear the zone. They chip it out over to Fraser. Fraser trying to out-muscle his man. Nice pickup by the Ice Raiders here. These defenders can really move pucks. Like I said, they are the first picked up here by Bristol.
I got Mulliver there.
Yeah, Mulliver. Good to your my eyes, Johnny. Mulliver over to Sable. Sable down low trying to find Alabon. He does. Back down low over to Sable. Ice Raiders swinging around, kept in by Mully. We'll get to the keys of the game in a moment once we get our first break here. Thank you for joining us. No better place to be on a Thursday night than in Scarborough, watching North Toronto hockey on Top Tier Sports. Glad you could join us, everyone. It's going to be a good one. Here come the Raiders. Over the line. NT's going to have to be really strong and aggressive on the D, not giving these guys a lot of space through the neutral zone if we're going to have success against the Ice Raiders, top scoring team in the league with the best goals against average as well. Nice defensive play there. Markovich comes and picks up a loose puck. Nope. Puck scramble. Where is it? Sitting in front of Miles Cooper, banging out and chipped out. Nice job there. NT's going to have to be opportunistic as well. Nice work by Carter to chase down his man. Oh, empty net! That just skipped a big save, goalie. NT with a good chance and a nice scramble. Good hard work by Carter Milne to make that all happen. Remind me a little of Suzuki for Team Canada. Hard work there for the tying goal.
Goaltender Sumvalis had to be really sharp on that one, Bobby.
A Greek, fellow Greek too as well, Johnny?
We got 2 Greeks out of Scarborough here.
2 Greek goalies in Scarborough here. So Sumvalis is going to be in net. Herman trying to find the outlet pass. That gets broken up in the neutral zone. We should see a good pace here. I know North Toronto's always played Scarborough strong. So Johnny, what are the keys to the game today if we want to compete against a top team in the province here?
Well, number one thing is we got to make sure that we do not stay in our defensive end for too long. Scarborough's much too dangerous to be playing around the puck in our defensive end, and we got to make sure that we match them and catch up with them on the rush, make sure that we have numbers equal to theirs, and not allow any automatic rushes because they can turn over pucks very quickly, Bobby.
And for sure, and they don't give up a lot of goals too, so we can't go down big here today. But I think the key is going to have to bag 3 of them against the Ice Raiders. Forgot to introduce my crew: Bobby Flex, Johnny Letters. We got Emerson Bristol replacing the KitKat Kid here today, on loan from Dalhousie University, and we got Luke on the camera here. So we got a full-on crew. Darce is at the KitKat Award, so he's going to win the giant KitKat for best.
The Nestle Awards. So hopefully he wins the
KitKat of the Year award.
KitKat of the Year award for.
We're rooting for you, Bristol. Darce, we're rooting for you, bud. Draw control by the Raiders.
Just include us in your acceptance speech.
Yeah, for sure. To my fellow top-tier sports. We could have broadcast those awards for today's game. Oh, 2-on-1! Dumped!
A tripping call. Referee was way behind the play. Couldn't make that call there, Bobby.
Wow, no call on a 2-on-1. Huge opportunity. That's a missed call for sure. I think the ref owes us one. Bristol breaking out to Sable. Sable's got Fraser with him flanking. Nice work by Fraser to find himself a spot high. We have a one lineup note today. We are missing Julian Nahas. So Julian, hopefully you are feeling better with whatever ails you today. Is Roger here today?
No Roger.
No Roger. So we're down a coach and a player. So you'll see a lot of Bristol. You'll see a lot of Markovic probably. And slip in Sable as well, too. So as we're going to have to make some line changes, some line juggling. Here come the Ice Raiders. Nice intercept by Mulliver in the middle of the ice. That's going to be key. Intercept these players as they try to make their way through the neutral zone. Down the ice it goes. In goes Mill, and it's icing.
We see Carter Milne there trying to skate to that loose puck. He's got some wheels, and we definitely need to see that in this game from him, as he is definitely an X factor in this game and could break the game wide open offensively.
Everyone is going to have to bring their wheels here today. No passengers. Absolutely none. But the Ice Raiders are one of those teams that get you late. A lot of teams can hang in with them with a period or 2 periods, but they get you late. So let's see. North Toronto has to keep their steam up. There goes Marconi, hard check into the board. Nice work by Marconi, stripping him of the puck. Oh, good hustle by Marconi there. That's the kind of hustle we need.
Nice job by Marconi, taking that puck to the net, Bobby. Always a good play.
Not only did it. Oh, 2-on-1, shot opportunity. There it is. A defensive breakdown led to 2-on-1, and Ice Raiders make no mistake.
Yeah, nice effort on Alabon, but a little bit too much of an overcommit on that side. Leaves the 2-on-1 wide open as the Scarborough player had his head up and gets it to an open man and goes blocker side on Miles Cooper with a really nice shot.
That was a really nice drop pass by Scarborough Ice Raider player, no mistake. Found the far side. And like I said, you can't be down on these guys. They get you quick.
They do not hold on to the puck very quickly. They make a decision right away, Bobby. It's a very well-coached team.
What a different situation we are against the Ice Raiders here this year. Last year we were battling for first place and just lost in the dying games of the season.
That's right. Last year we sort of faltered at the finish line there with some losses near the end. And we couldn't hold on to first place, and Scarborough overtook us.
And now we're on opposite ends of the spectrum here.
Oh, they've been first class this season.
Ice Raiders circling down low, trying to find a spot in front. NT just trying to keep them at bay right now.
Yeah, you don't want to scramble here. You want to stay in your positions, make sure you have good sticks, and you got to skate really hard as a 5-man unit.
I like the way these Ice Raiders play. They don't have a superstars. They kind of play together as a unit. Here comes Boehner. He's going in hard. He got a little bit of help from Bristol. Swung around. No hesitation by the defender to make that pass, to make that play out on the backhander. Here comes Harlow circling behind his own net, trying to set things up, finds Panasopoulos. Panasopoulos playing his second game today. Had a school game today against Charlie.
That's right. Both Charlie and Panasopoulos played head-to-head against each other in a 1-1 tie.
Yeah.
York Mills versus... you don't know where
Malvern.
your kid goes?
Malvern.
Okay.
Malvern Collegiate. You threw me off there for a second.
Always trying to keep you on your toes, Bobby.
There we go. Ice Raiders trying to center a pass, intercepted. Fraser battling along the wall. Fraser picks up the puck on the half wall here. Found out today this is the home of Fraser's dad. He played hockey here in Scarborough. Grew up at Warden and Huntingwood. Played for the Scarborough Hockey Association. So he knows the hood very well. Ice Raiders keep this puck in.
Perfect example of us trying to be too fancy up the middle, Bobby. And again, Scarborough Ice Raiders contain us in our end, and we're just trying to struggle at getting pucks out.
A bit of scramble mode as Ice Raiders doing a nice job at finding open men on the points, and Miles Cooper has to hang on to that puck.
Smart play by Miles Cooper, holding on to that puck. Allow us to get a change here and regroup as Scarborough was coming on really strong there.
This is a tough team, right? So we're going to have to play aggressively. The past couple minutes or so, we've been burying our own end here. Hopefully that goal was not deflating. Nice shot, Coop. Had to be alert on that one as it came right on him. NT trying to find an out here. Alabon swings around to Molliver. Molliver chips it over to Milne, picked up by Alabon in the neutral zone as he came streaking in.
A little bit of a blind pass there by Milne. Caused the turnover, and Scarborough's back in our end, just like that. It's the little details in our game, Bobby, that are so important against this team.
Nice find at the point there by the Ice Raiders. They're passing the puck nicely here. Nice intercept by Marconi as he anticipated that pass into the slot.
Got to get this puck deep here.
Nice forecheck there by Bristol. A little bit of help by Marconi. Back come the Ice Raiders. Nice step up by Alabon in the neutral zone. Alabon circling behind his net. Trying to find some open ice. Oh, tough pass. Got to be really careful about those passes straight up the middle. I'd rather see us use the boards or the glass.
Well, up the middle, pass on the backhand is a little tough one to handle, even if it's going to Tate Bristol.
Yeah, he had some bodies on him too, so that's a tough pass to make. We'll have to teachable moment there. Puck kept in as Griffiths is trying to find an end. Markovic picks up a loose puck. Raposo's trying to slap at it. He missed. Markovic picks it up in the corner. He's trying to put it in the middle of the ice. Couldn't find someone in the slot. Kept in by Herman. Puts it to the net. Tip. Oh, I like the idea of that one, though. As Herman just put it to the net, trying to get a tip here.
And an uncharacteristic icing by Scarborough as they were under pressure there by NT. Good job by the boys there, keeping that sustained pressure there, causing that icing.
Give me the name of the goalie again.
Sumvalis.
With a V? Valis? So Sumvalis hasn't been very tested here yet today. Nice work by Herman. Good defensive play there to hold him up. Good communication by Raposo and Herman. Griffiths picks it up on the half wall. He chips it out, trying to find Bain. Oh, but Griffiths found that. That's in. Offside.
Very animated on the NT bench is Coach Mike.
You can hear him from here.
Yeah, you can. He's not very happy with the referees right now.
I got to say, great place to watch a game. Very close to the action, no netting. The dressing rooms, I know, a little bit lack to be desired, but on the player side. But the ice is always good. I skate here once a week, so it's a quick ice.
That's going to be an offside. Is that?
Ice Raiders got a lot of fans here, Johnny.
A lot of fans. I thought they're fans of us and would be home watching this game, but no, they're here live.
No. I got to say a shout out to my good friend Bob Kutsavalis, who's watching our game here today. He said he would watch, so all the Greeks are watching today, Johnny. Nice play by Panasopoulos to put it across. Here comes Bristol. Can he split the D? Takes the shot. Just misses, chases his own rebound. Nice work there. Here come the Ice Raiders. Tough check at the blue line. Panasopoulos has to recover. Nice intercept there by Bristol. Make that Fraser in the slot there to break up that play. Here comes Sable, full steam ahead. Bristol's going to with Fraser going to the net, and Bristol supporting back to the point to Molliver.
Oh, good stick by Sable there to knock that out of the air. That's going to be another icing.
Defenders have to try to find lanes. It's not going to be easy as they like to clutter up that slot, but we got to find lanes to the net and bang those dirty goals, Johnny.
Yeah, decisions have to be quick, Bobby, and when you're in that high danger slot, you got to rip it.
Face off to the right, Zumalis. Markovic on the draw, wins it, trying to make it back to the point. Molliver couldn't quite handle that one. He dumps it back in.
Simple play by Mully, just get pucks deep and go to work.
Ice Raiders trying to do the reverse, but NT was there to stymie it, kept in by Molliver. Loose puck, where is it? Sitting underneath Marconi there for a minute. Where is Paul Marconi? I don't see him here today.
He's on his lazy boy watching this.
Yeah, he's watching on the TV with a glass of wine, having a snack. I hear you.
Scarborough's so quick to jump on loose pucks, it's unreal.
They are very quick. Our defenders have to be very alert. They're going to be on you right away. As they like to play that pressure game and they come at you in waves. Here they come, a quick out. Over the line, nice back check. To intercept that, that's the kind of place we go. Here we go, Bristol has one man to beat. Takes it to the net, Bristol! Oh, nice save, Zumalis.
Just ran out of real estate there, he's trying to go backhand.
Yeah, if he had another couple of feet here, he would have had more space, but he ran into the blue paint. But had the right idea with that speed, raging to the net. Back to the point to Herman. Herman on the deep pinch now, trying to keep pucks in. Nice job, he does. Griffith's out there trying to help him out, and the Ice Raiders chip it out.
Referee got in the way of that one, or else it was going to be another icing call.
Battle on the near boards here.
It's good ice, but it's a very narrow ice surface here, I find, Bobby, in comparison to other sheets of ice.
Raposo being under stress there, trying to find a chip out. He does. And Ice Raiders having to regroup in the neutral zone. Nice play by Sable to intercept that. Again, that's the key here. You got to intercept them before they get speed through the neutral zone.
Another referee got to get in the way of those pucks.
It's a tight ice surface here, so the referees need to find ways to get out of the way.
The reason why Scarborough is such a great team, north-south.
Like I said, Scarborough's yet to lose, has only lost one game this season, and I don't think they've lost on home ice.
And I believe it was Leaside that gave them that loss, correct?
Well, it was Leaside, yeah. Right?
We got to talk to Leaside and find out what the scouting report is on that.
Leaside has skyrocketed through the rankings this year. After we've played them pretty well this year.
Again, we've only played them twice, right?
Yeah. 1 win, 1 tie, I believe.
That's correct. Very early on in the season, too.
Nice plays. Here comes Panasopoulos. Taking over the line. I like the way Billy took the line, saw the ice. Drops it for Sable in the corner. Sable's trying to find Fraser on the point. Fraser keeps it in. We're going to have to win those battles. Markovic out there
a high
as well,
stick there on Sable, no call by the ref.
A deep pinch. We got to be very careful with the pinches too. But anything under 50-50, we shouldn't take a chance. Oh boy, that puck just slid through the slot. Luckily, no Ice Raider player was there. Back to the point. Takes a shot. Cooper has to hang on to that one. 1:58 left to go in the first.
Crazy. Number 42 took the shot from the point, and he goes to the net for his own rebound.
Right?
Right?
That's what you
That's
like
hustle,
to see. Yeah, that is
right?
hustle. Bristol does that a lot too.
That's all about your DNA of who you are as a player, right?
And having the confidence that someone's going to back you up on the point when you do make that play, right?
Other than that early on mistake, NT has been playing fairly well in this first period, which we normally do with Scarborough.
Over to Marconi on the breakout. Alabon goes in deep.
Delayed offside call here on NT.
Didn't see that offside. So we got Bristol out there.
Did you shut down the office, Bobby, to watch the women's Olympic gold medal game against the U.S. today?
I actually shut my office door and I watched the game in my office. It was very nice. Oh, Sable with the high blocker shot. Saved there by Zumbalis. Comes back to the point to Alabon. Oh, he just couldn't quite hang on to that one. Smart play by Alabon, but NT's being kept in deep here. Nice work by Robbie to elude the forechecker. And smart move off the glass.
Yeah, he was looking to go middle there, and he smartly put that on the glass.
I kind of was loose puck picked up by Bristol too. Oh, he's trying to find Sable. Sable turns around with the shot. That misses.
We got a penalty here.
Comes back to
go to Scarborough.
Comes back to Alabon at the point, and Scarborough takes a penalty, and North Toronto is going to go on the power play.
They go with interference. Number 68. The Leo.
What's it called? Goalie interference?
Interference.
Oh, interference. So, let's see. NT with a good opportunity here to wind down the first period on the power play. We'll get the shot check here from Emerson in between the first and the second.
For Scarborough.
Back to the point. Mulliver's shot got tipped by an ice raider. Like I said, you're going to have to find the lanes there, which means you're going to have to go a little quicker on the release.
It's one guy you really want to see shoot the puck a little bit more with authority is Mulliver. He has a canyon.
It's more about the timing of the release, right? Panisopoulos having to go back regroup. He's going to have a strong forechecker on him. All right, NT. This is NT on the breakout. Here we go. Over to Bristol. Bristol takes the ice. Waiting for his teammates to join him. Panisopoulos. I like to see Panisopoulos get into the zone a little quicker than that. Cross-ice pass to Mulliver. He just had to make a stick move before he could get it on net.
Very slow whistle, too, for the referee, and that's kind of dangerous as there was bodies in front of the goalie there. Could have been a lot of pushing and shoving extracurriculars at that point. So the puck was loose a little bit. Even when the whistle was blown, it was right behind Zumbalis there. Because I don't think he knew where it was.
Sable. Dying minutes here of this first period. NT on the power play. Looking for an opportunity to get to the net. 5 seconds left to go. Here comes Ice Raiders breaking out. Nice work on the back check there by Mulliver. NT will start the second period with a minute 7 on their power play.
Well, a couple good chances on that power play, but there was one sequence there where the Scarborough player lost a stick, Bobby, and we just did not recognize that to put that to the point.
Yep.
As they were down a man and almost caused a 5-on-3.
He actually went out of his way to pick up the stick, so it could have been an opportunity for us to take that ice.
That's right.
Just didn't see it. So
we're not heavily outshot here. I think the shots are 11-7, Emerson. She's not paying attention to this right now. Teenagers.
Yeah. Not terribly. You're right. Not terribly outshot. I would give, if I was scoring this as a boxing judge, I would give the Ice Raiders the nod in that first period, not only because they scored, but because they've had some segments of sustained pressure. We have not yet sustained pressure yet. I don't mind the power play setup. We've been able to set up in the zone, haven't been able to get a shot yet, any kind of significance, but good set. Let's see what Coach starts here. Let's see what Coach comes out here in the second period. Let's build this excitement here, everybody.
It's going to keep his D pairs here, just change the forward lines here.
It's going to Markovic, Fraser, Mulliver, and Milne, and Panisopoulos. Draw controlled by the Ice Raiders. Panisopoulos being harassed there. He doesn't have the protection of the net. Markovic comes in to help out. Picked up by the Ice Raider. Look at this kid dangling through everyone. Markovic decides to take matters into his own hands. Finally makes a breakout pass to Sable. Sable trying to make the cross-ice pass. That goes long to Milne. He's going to have to hustle to get in there.
It's off of Milne, so she should come outside. The face-off.
Good penalty kill and start the second period by the Ice Raiders.
Well, they're aggressive. As you can see, Panisopoulos behind the net. Had to make a quick decision there as a Scarborough Ice Raider was breathing down his neck.
Ice Raiders always put on their workman boots, Johnny. Hard workers. Nice draw, controlled by NT. Back to Harlow. He takes a shot. That gets steered away. Big fat rebound. Oh, Zumvalis had to clear that into the corner. NT setting things up on the dying seconds, halfway through this power. Intercepted, and out come the Ice Raiders trying to rag some time. This kid is in no hurry to put the puck down the ice. Herman on the regroup. He's out there with Harlow. Being pressured. Nice, strong, aggressive penalty kill, and the penalty's now over. Team's at 5-on-5. NT really struggled on the back end of this power play just to get possession and out of the zone. Ice Raiders trying to make it out now. They do. They just chip it into neutral zone. Herman finds his man. Harlow with some sort of backhanded poke at it. Bristol with a nice intercept there at the blue line. Trying to find someone going to the net here. Still has possession. Nice work by Bristol. Puts it back to the point. Shot. And Zumvalis has to hang on to that one.
He's been clutch when he needed to be, Bobby, as there was a screen in front of the net. It could have been a redirect on there, but he was equal to the challenge and makes a nice glove save.
Draw on the Ice Raiders zone, controlled by the Ice Raiders. They swing it around. Fraser trying to keep this puck on the half wall. Nice job by the Raiders to find it out here. Alabon chips it out into the neutral zone, intercepted by the Ice Raiders. Here they come again. Got to step up. Nice work by Alabon to get in the way there. Steering his man into the corner. Markovic comes in to help out. Good patience by Alabon. Finds Sable. Sable takes a shot. That hit a leg. Markovic was trying to find the puck. He kind of rode by, and out come the Ice Raiders again. Swung around to Molliver. Sable takes the chop at. He couldn't get it out. Steered into the corner by Miles Cooper. Nice work by Alabon trying to elude his man. Molliver comes in to help. Chipped over to Sable. Still can't get this puck out of the zone, boys. It's the extended pressure by the Ice Raiders as NT's struggling to get this puck out. They've had a couple chops at it, but really can't find the lane out. And Miles Cooper has to hang on to that one. Johnny, it's the first outs have to happen.
Well, that sequence there where the play was coming over to Sable there, just take a quick peek, see what you got. And if you got pressure, it's got to be a chip, right? Get your stick on that puck, make sure you change that direction so it's high and hard off the boards. And it can go by the pitching defenseman, or else you have another opportunity foiled because Scarborough just is so tough on the wall.
Like I said, this Scarborough team isn't filled with superstars, but everybody comes to work, and they are very, very tough on the wall and very, very tough on the defenders. Number 91, Heffron there. I coached him when he first came to the Ice Raiders in Select. I know his dad, Ben, very well, one of the coaches. Sorry, his dad, Mick. Ben is the player.
Fan of top-tier sports?
Very much so, actually. Yeah. Watched our Havergale game. Havergale versus Bishop Strong. What a game that was. That's for sure. Ice Raiders setting things up. Back to the point. No hesitation here by that forward on the point, defender, as he was sitting under pressure by Marconi. Back to the point, Ice Raiders. Shot, trying to find a lane. Coop with a nice save. Coop's been steady here. Technically letting pucks hit and playing well so far. Nice work by Raposo, pin his man up against the boards. Two Ice Raiders on him.
He's got another two-hand there. No call by the ref.
Yeah, he got a bit of a chop there. No one saw that one.
Oh, it was in a vulnerable spot. That must hurt.
You know, you can't blame refs sometimes, Johnny, because that refs even in the Olympics with 6 players on the ice missed that call.
That was embarrassing.
Here come the Ice Raiders. Raposo with a poke at it. Trying to get it chipped out. Just kept in and just just chipped out as Marconi stepped there and make sure that puck got out of here. Marconi's on the forecheck, making sure it gets her up. Here comes Heffron. That gets intercepted by Milne. Still with the puck, he dumps it in. A nice quick out to Milne. Milne dumps it in. Loose puck picked up by Markovic. Trying to find the... Oh, he's trying to find Marconi in the slot. Loose puck bouncing around, picked up by Harlow. Harlow dumps it in low to Markovic. Markovic doesn't really have much help there. Griffiths comes in to help now. As Ice Raider player fell, Markovic smart there to pick up a loose puck. Bristol out there working on the half wall. He bumps his man. And that puck gets chipped out. Panasopoulos in a foot race with the forward giving chase. Good forecheck by the Ice Raiders there. Putting a little heat on our defenders. And Bain chips it out into the neutral zone. Ice Raiders having to regroup now. Dumped into the corner, picked up by Panasopoulos. He chips it just over the blue line, picked up by Markovic, and it's be a glove pass, right? Clean game so far.
Yeah.
Does that play into us, Johnny? Clean?
Could have been a couple calls that should have been called, but they haven't been. I won that sequence there where Bain just got dumped. Right in front of the referee, no call.
Okay. I was going to say, we're waiting for Fraser to come back on the ice. Draw controlled by NT as Sable to take the draw in for Bristol. Swung over to Mulliver. Mulliver, that was a little hot, so he couldn't quite handle it. Here comes Alabon, picks it up on the half wall, just chips it. Kept in by the Ice Raiders. Nice work by Robbie to spoil that play. NT has to try to... Oh, it's going to be a penalty here.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive there. He's going to get called for a body or...
Is that Mulliver?
Yeah, he's going to get called for a body.
So Mulliver lays a body on the near wall, and NT is going to be short-handed.
A little overzealous play by Mulliver, in my opinion. Got to be a little careful there, as he's going to be sitting for two.
Johnny, you tired?
I am tired. I was at a volleyball tournament for my grade 8 girls volleyball team, and a lot of excitement there.
How'd you guys do?
We won. We're advancing to the quarters.
Oh, nice. Congratulations there. Maybe we can give you another win this evening.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a top-tier sports broadcast for volleyball.
Oh, next time we can do that. Too much paperwork with the DDSB to get that all sorted out, all that stuff here. Here we go. Ice Raiders on the power play. Trying to set things up. The top scoring team in the league, and no doubt with a deadly power play. NT trying to hold him out to the edge here. As the Ice Raiders trying to do the give and go. Trying to do the pass behind the net and go, so we'll keep an eye out for that one here. Setting things up back to the point. NT doing a good job of getting the lanes here, keeping them to the outside. Shot, nice save, Cooper. Puck kept in. Oh, it just squeaked by the defender. NT caught a bit of a break there as Pittman couldn't hold it in. But back come the Ice Raiders here. NT could desperately use a change here, but they got the long change. Getting fresh bodies on, nice job.
Everybody got off except for Harlow, as he had the longest route to go to the ice, to the bench.
Harlow with the pinch, just missed, picked up by Heffron. He's trying to dangle through Herman, and Herman stepped in his way. 46 seconds left to go on the Ice Raiders power play. Pittman trying to find his defensive partner. He does. NT gets a stick on it, but nice save Miles Cooper, and NT with an opportunity to clear down the ice. They do. Gives an opportunity for Harlow to get off the ice, get a fresh defender out there. Intercepted by Sable, empty net. Goalie had to scramble back in there.
I think you realized that last minute there, Bobby. Oh, Mike's going to get a call, bench minor for chirping at the ref. As he was yelling, he was yelling for a call.
Oh, man. What could he say that have been so bad there? With the short fuse. What do you think he said, Mike? Could you hear him?
No, probably not very pleasant.
So Mike Milne takes a 2-minute minor for a bench minor. NT is going to be short 2 players for 8 seconds and then be short again, as they did a good job killing that penalty. What could he have been pissed off about?
He didn't like that hit over there on the wall as we got smoked.
So going out with Panasopoulos and Harlow, and Markovic on the draw. Draw controlled by, well, we caught a break there as the Ice Raiders try to center it and it went all the way down the ice. So NT's 5-on-4 now. As Carter Milne jumped out to kill the penalty with Markovic. This will be a huge kill if NT could escape this back-to-back penalties. NT's been doing a good job of keeping the Ice Raiders to the outside. Kept in here, an opportunity to clear the zone. Kept in by the Ice Raiders, finding a lane to the net. Coops had to be saved. Bouncing puck, where is it? Just bounced past the far side. Ice Raiders seem to be well in control here, setting things up on this tactical power play. Pittman swinging around, takes a shot. Coop with the big blocker save. Get a cheer from the Ice Raiders fans here. Not many of them, but cheering nevertheless. Down the ice it goes. Just over a minute to go in the power play. NT getting fresh bodies out there. Nice work by North Toronto. Back down the ice it goes. Marconi here is going to be the forechecker here on this power play.
Alabon's got to be careful. There's someone right behind him.
Here come the Ice Raiders taking the ice. Drop pass to the point. Trying to make an intercepted pass. Nice work by Robbie to get there. Can we chip this out? And nice work by Marconi to get this puck out. Marconi's been a staple in this penalty kill lately and doing a good job.
He's been responsible for a couple good penalty kills in the last couple games, and he's done a great job.
What a nice saucer pass over to O'Reilly, right on the tape by the Ice Raiders. Back to the point. Screens, and Cooper finds the right lane to kick that puck out. Kept in by the Raiders. Trying to regroup, put it to the point. Penalty about to expire here. Can NT escape? Team's at full strength now as Sable jumps onto the ice. He was serving the bench minor.
2-4 just overskated that puck, Bobby, or else we would have been clear for a 2-on-1.
Back to the point, that hit a leg. NT finally gets a chance to clear this puck out over to Sable. Sable trying to find some action. Trying to find the back door, and Sumalis, big rebound, where is it? And Sumalis able to hang on. Can you connect? Oh, okay. We got disconnected here, so let's hit the Wi-Fi.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
There we go.
Just scramble in front of the net there as there was a defense
play with the clock.
and Sumvalis in the blue paint.
Oh, yeah.
Keeping that puck out.
A little technical fix here. We got that all sorted out. Under 4.5 minutes left to go in the second period. NT escaped 2 back-to-back minor penalties, one to the bench minor to Coach Mike. I guess he wasn't so polite to the refs. Who would have guessed Mike had a mean streak in him, right?
I did.
Yeah. I don't know if Trudy the intern would definitely know that for sure, or Dave the Hip. I'm sure they're watching. Glad you could join us here. Ice Raiders back behind the net.
When he didn't get his dessert, Bobby, when he was a young kid. Mama Trudy would hear it.
Right. Boehner now trying to steer his man into the corner. Nice stick there to intercept. Saucer pass trying to find Griffiths. Griffiths maybe went a little too quick on that one. And Miles Cooper has to smother the long shot.
A couple times we've been overskating the puck here, Bobby.
Yeah, you can't assume that puck's coming to you. You gotta get to it. I'd say outside of the 2 penalties we've taken, it's been a pretty even second period. No, Ice Raiders haven't really been pouring it on outside their penalties.
No, we've been doing a good job keeping them outside and not having any danger slot chances.
But this is a very patient Ice Raiders team. they take advantage of their opportunities. Sable dumps it in. Markovic going in hard. Fraser trying to outmaneuver his man. He gets a little bit out-muscled there. NT having to regroup in their own zone. Hard out off the glass. I like that play. Now Sable an opportunity to be first man in. Nice job. Good body positioning here by Sable. Gets a little bit of help from Markovic.
He's going to get a call on that one. We're going to go on the power play here, Bobby.
I didn't see the penalty, but
he got pasted pretty high. Could have been head contact.
What is the penalty? Cross-checking.
Cross-checking. All right, he's making it up as he goes.
So NT is going to go on the power play. And a cross-check here by Ice Raiders. So I got to say it again. Big chance for us to get back into this game, take some control.
Well, the boys have to capitalize on these opportunities here because they don't come, they're far and few between.
I'm sure we're getting big ratings here, Johnny, because why watch Olympic reruns when you can watch live Ice Raider hockey here today? Almost the same thing. NT controlling this power play. Back to Panasopoulos. He takes a shot. Loose puck. Oh! Loose puck sitting on the doorstep by Bristol. Couldn't quite find it. Molliver back to Bristol. NT setting things up here on this power play. Cross ice pass. Oh, Panasopoulos was sneaking in.
Right idea by Bristol, finding that seam to Panasopoulos, but he had to corral that hot pass there.
It was a little
and
hot.
Scarborough got a stick on it just in the nick of time, or else Panasopoulos would have had a grade A change on Sumvalis.
The good vision by Tate there. Puck was a little bit hot.
They've been able to find each other throughout the season with those types of plays Tate and Panasopoulos have.
Draw controlled by North Toronto. Back to Panasopoulos. He takes the rip. Oh, hit the side of the net as Boehner was causing a commotion in front. NT with a couple of good chances so far in this power play. Sable picks it up on the half wall. Boehner goes down below to help out. Boehner and Bristol both back there now, putting on a lot of pressure, making sure you get loose pucks. Loose puck over to Sable. Sable back to the point. Tough to play that one for Billy. You have to go quickly now. He's under pressure.
He's got to get that
low.
low.
At the blue line. Can we keep this in? And that's offside.
Well, the first opportunity, the linesman waved that, and then I guess the puck squirted out and went back in, so they're going to call that offside. And there's going to be a call right now, so Scarborough's going to go for a cross-checking call.
Huge opportunity. NT on the power play again. 2-man advantage right now.
Would you take a timeout here just to make sure the boys are organized here?
I would do. I like to use timeouts in opportune moments. You're not going to get better one than this. Let's see if the coach does that. Minute 53 left to go. NT 2-man advantage. Huge opportunity. Markovic wins the draw. Nice work. Back to Molliver at the point. Molliver. Oh, I thought Molliver had a lane. Back to Panasopoulos. Back to Molliver. We're being a little gun shy here, but I understand here. Molliver under a little bit of pressure here. Trying to find a lane to the net. Back to Molliver. Shot. Nice save, Sumvalis. Kept in by Panasopoulos. Nice work here. Back to Mully. Cross ice pass. Ah! Woo! What a goal on the power play. NT ties it up.
What a great play. Started all in from the point with Panasopoulos. Finds Molliver. Cross ice pass to an open winger. Milne, and had a gaping wide open. Made no mistake and just
Milne
buried
with
that.
the quick release on that goal. And beauty puck possession by the Ice Raiders on a two-man advantage, and we're still on the power play.
Still
Johnny.
got a minute 32 here on a 5-4,
Wow.
So this could be a really good opportunity to change the momentum, as it's been all NT for the last 5-6 minutes here.
What a beauty cross ice pass, finds an open Milne, and Milne with the quick release. Took me a second to find the player's number and name, but
I had no doubt, Bobby. I had no doubt.
I had no doubt. Carter Milne on the spot with the finish. NT back in this game big time. Bristol swings it around. Shot. Oh, I love that play.
Yeah, no one in front of the net, though. Fraser should have had more body position in front there. He was off to the side.
Over to Harlow. Harlow on the point. He takes the shot. Whoa! Big shot by Harlow. Blocker save. Back to Bristol on the point. Bristol finds Herman. Herman's playing in low. Looks like Bristol and Herman swatch spots. Kept in by Harlow. Back to Harlow on the point. He's trying to find a lane. That took a funny bounce. Herman on the half wall. He's trying to find Fraser down low. You got Sable in front of that as well. Fraser. Look at Fraser with the hands. Back to Fraser on the point. Fraser over to, oh, just got caught in his skates. As his stick was a little, not quite on the tape.
Gotta hurry here, Scarborough's on a change.
NT trying to find a real stretch pass. That was a difficult one to make. About 20 seconds left in the power play here. Good puck possession NT in the first half of this power play. Trying to find Zumvalis has to smother this up. And you see, I like the way Sable was going hard to the net with 1.2 seconds left in the...
Yeah, that was a late clock there. We had at least 2.6, 2.5 left on that when the goaltender smothered it. Timekeeper let that go a little bit.
The home ice advantage, Johnny. So I would say, you said before the start of this game, if you said it's going to be 1-1 at the end of 2, an NT with a power play goal, I would take that all day.
Yeah, well, if I'm NT right now, I'm feeling pretty good about my game. I'm going into the third period tied 1-1 with the top team. Definitely want to make sure that we stay out of the box moving forward, and we just continue to put pucks in deep behind their defensemen and go to work. I really like the net front presence that we've been having so far, Bobby. It's really helped our game and making Zumvalis work for his money in that blue paint. So we'll see what NT comes out in the third period here, Bobby, but definitely a great game to watch.
We'll come back in 10 minutes. I think the right word you said, Johnny. Let's go to work.
All right, fans, let's see you go nuts. Exactly.
Seven seconds.
That's 7 minutes on this.
Oh. Emerson, we got to fix the power play. It says 7 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, it's 7 seconds. We'll just tell the people. No big deal.
Cancel it after.
What do they teach you in school?
What am I going to teach me? Nothing.
They don't teach you scoreboard?
Apparently not. I've been marketing and accounting, and that's not helping.
Emerson is in school for top tier sports scoreboard. Doing a great job for us. We forgot to interview you in the second period next time. NT with a 7-second power play to start this third period. 1-1 hanging in there with the Ice Raiders on a big power play goal that tied this game. Dumped in. We got Fraser, Bristol, and Sable with Alabon and Mulliver. And of course, Miles Cooper is in net. He's going to have a strong third period. Fenty can pull the upset here today. Mulliver swings it around to Sable. That just jumped over the line. Heffron going in there.
Look at this Fraser guy. He came out of nowhere and literally just got up to that puck.
Hard work by Fraser, bouncing puck in front of Souvlaki. And Fraser takes a chop at.
He got 2 shots to the head and no arm went up for a call.
That should have been head contact for sure.
At least 2 or 3 shots to the head. As Fraser just lights a fire on this lineup here, and he just bolted out of a cannon.
Gonna have to put the pressure on their defenders.
Mama Karen must be smiling right now, as I know she's watching.
Yeah, for sure she's watching. Say hello there to Mama Karen. Drop us a line, drop us a like.
Was Karen a track star or something like that? Like where did Fraser get this like gazelle like sprinting?
Right? Super fast and super speed. Nice work by Raposo to tie up his man there on the point. He takes another chop to the head. Here come the Ice Raiders shot, and Cooper with the glove hangs on.
Ice Raiders don't like it when you play physical. They're physical back. They'll take liberties as well. So you got to make sure you got to stay cool and calm. Get under their skin like you are right now and just keep working.
They're not afraid to give you a chop or two. Puck controlled by the Raiders. Nice blocker saved by Miles. Nice play at the line there by Sable.
Marconi's got his stick sort of held by 92 Scarborough.
I think Marconi,
as he smartly skates away, but that was behind the play of the referee, and he didn't even notice. But Scarborough is going to get a penalty right now as Pittman's going in for 2.
Marconi draws the penalty. What's the penalty for? Was it for cross-checking? I didn't see what it was called, but it didn't matter. NT is going to go on the power play. NT capitalized on a 2-man advantage in the second period, just towards the end of the second period.
NT's got to smell an opportunity here and basically go for it.
Oh boy, I can smell it now. Let's go. Bristol on the draw, trying to win that. Sable battling along the wall there. Puck jarts out. Mulliver's trying to keep it in, squirts out, and Panasopoulos has to pick it up near the blue line with the quick out over to Bristol. Puck shot back down the ice. Mully being harassed here by a Ice Raider player. Chipped out over to Bristol, trying to find Sable. Chipped over to Panasopoulos. He picks it up. We got Boehner going to the net. Panasopoulos did shot. And Sumvalis with the save and the hang on.
Panasopoulos and Bristol are just talking there in that sequence on what probably should have happened instead of that quick shot by Panasopoulos. Maybe a setup.
Coach keeping the same unit out there. Nice win by Bristol on the draw. Sable trying to find some action. Puts it gingerly to the net. I don't mind that play, but you need a little more action. There, Panasopoulos now. He's being harassed by Scarborough Ice Raider player. Nice work by that forechecker there to get in the way of our opportunity to clear the zone. Still has the puck. That scored in front of Miles Cooper. Had to be alert there. That first pass got to be into the sticks versus the skates, but nice recovery by Sable. He takes a shot, puts it to the net. And Sumvalis with the glove save.
Power play didn't look too sharp there, Bobby.
No, so coach is switching things up now. We got Markovich, Milne, Fraser, Herman, and Harlow. Ice Raiders centerman waved out. Markovich, nice win, clean, back to Herman. He was caught in his skates for a minute, so he couldn't quite get a good handle on it. And unfortunately, after a clean win on the draw, Ice Raiders still in possession.
Nice back check there by Herman.
Ice Raiders doing a great job of killing this penalty. NT really can't get anything going right now. Being a tripping call to
tripping
Markovich.
call there.
Oh, got away
That
with
was 100% tripping on NT.
Got away with one there. Oh, with a great opportunity there by Markovich in the slot all alone. Just missing the net. Battle down low. Fraser trying to tie up his man. Markovich comes in on a deep pinch. Nice job there to keep that in. Oh! Puck bouncing in front. NT could not get the handle on the back door.
Fraser just switched to the backhand and went over his stick.
Opportunity there for Fraser on the back door to try to finish. Teams at now full strength. Ice Raiders relentless on the forecheck, as you can see. Two-man forecheck. Bristol into the corner, trying to backhand it out to Griffiths. He does. Here comes Bain. He's got one man to beat, trying to beat him to the outside. Nice defensive. Whoa! Bainer gets smashed!
If that's not a
into
5-minute
the
major,
corner.
I don't know what that is, but definitely a check from behind.
Wow, what a
That was
dirty,
dangerous.
dirty hit on Bainer. Going crash hard
He's
into the
setting him
boards.
out. He's setting him out. He's done.
Wow.
As it's getting chippy here. Let's see what the call is.
I thought I saw tripping, but
No. That was a boarding check from behind.
so who's the kid here? Is it Pittman?
Looks like no, not Pittman. He's going to talk to the officials here, the linesmen, to see what they saw.
Luke, did you get a name of the player who got off? 86 for the Ice Raiders, sitting off for 5.
Well, we don't know yet. They're talking about it.
He hit him in the head.
He's going to call
from behind.
He's going to call check from behind.
That comes with a suspension too, a 1-game suspension minimum.
It's a 5-minute major for check from behind.
Huge opportunity here for North Toronto. They're going to go on the 5-minute power play.
Huge opportunity here for NT.
As a goal, if we score a goal, we still will be on the power play for the full 5 minutes unless we take a penalty ourselves. Again, clean draw, 1. NT couldn't control. Penisopoulos trying to steer some traffic here. Drops it over to Mulliver. Mulliver's trying to find a lane. Wow, short-handed opportunity as Mulliver just kind of lost his wheels there for a second. Wow. Maybe just a little too casual, boys. You're going to see some strong, aggressive penalty kill here by Scarborough. As they got a 5-minute one, they got to kill. Cross-ice pass. Here comes Bristol. He picks it up over the line. NT still can't get going.
Problem with a 5-minute major, sometimes it gets to your head that you have so much time. And NT has yet to have like a really good opportunity here on the power play.
Now NT finally getting possession through the neutral zone. Find a stretch pass over to Bainer, but he's all alone, doesn't have any help there. Sable comes in to help. Doesn't really get engaged though. Puck swung around, kept in by Herman. Herman puts it in low. Sable's trying to find a pass. That was a little hot though. He's trying to find Harlow at the point. Harlow now trying to regroup. Trying to find Sable, goes off his skates. NT really struggling there in the first minute and a half of this 5-minute power play. In fact, the best chances have come by Scarborough. They're trying to find a kill. I think he's trying to draw a penalty there. NT, I don't know where. All right, now let's try to set things up, boys. Here we go. We've killed already 2 minutes of the power play. Fraser can't find an out. Throws it into no man's land. NT with a huge opportunity here with a 5-minute power play. Raposo goes back behind his own net trying to set things up. Raposo finds Bristol. Bristol, that gets intercepted. Picked up by Ice Raiders. They get another chance. And we're going to get a face-off on our own end.
Just really indecisive plays. Our passes have been off. And like I said, Bobby, sometimes when you have a 5-minute major, it gets to the psyche of the team that has the power play, thinking that they have lots of time. The urgency is not there and way too casual for my liking.
The first few power plays we've had, we've been able to set up. Somehow in this 5-minute one, it's been kind of a bit of a struggle. And then team making some really untimely passes on the forecheck. Here comes Bristol. He's going to take the ice. Again, he just kind of, Bristol and Fraser got in each other's way there. Finally, Sable leaves it to the point to Mulliver. Shot, that misses the net. Panisopoulos in on the pinch. Fraser backing him up on the point. Kept in, nice work by Will to keep it in. Back to Will at the point. Will finds Panisopoulos. Back to Fraser. Fraser with the shot. Oh, hit the shoulder as Sumvalis had to be sharp there. Quick release by Fraser. Point to back to Mulliver. He just took that extra second to take the shot, and that gave the Ice Raider player enough time to get in the lane. Bristol trying to pick up a puck in the neutral zone, trying to skate himself a nice poke by the Ice Raider defender. NT trying to find their legs here. Here comes Sable. He's trying to find Bristol. Bristol back to Sable. We'll make that Milne. Milne crashes hard into the boards. Let's hope those boys are okay.
With a shoulder and both players are down. Oh, that was a scary moment as both were going for the loose puck and both fell down at the same time. Milne went in shoulder first and the Scarborough player went kind of head first.
Let's hope they're okay.
Yeah, I hope so. Definitely they were trying to go for the puck and there was no...
They just got tangled up in each other?
Just got tangled up. Two guys going hard to the net. And it looks like Scarborough got the worst of it.
Scarborough player seems to be favoring his hand or shoulder. Shoulder maybe. And Milne also went in with the shoulder. This is pretty rare, seeing two men down.
Yeah, he's grimacing big time, and right now, hope nothing's broken or separated at this point, as the arena's gone really quiet all of a sudden.
So Milne first to get up here. And the Ice Raider player is getting up. He's definitely favoring his shoulder.
That left arm very well.
Yeah. I think the Ice Raider defenseman's gotten the worst of this. I said, let's hope it's okay. Just a strong hockey play by both players. NT still in this power play. Luke, did you see anything in that collision?
I saw them both go into the boards on the ground. No one could stop. I think it was just an unfortunate play.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Referee's going to go to the coach and just talk to him and see what he saw there. Not much to really argue if you're the coach here. Again, two players going really hard and battling, and they both tangled up and went with some momentum into the boards.
Yep.
And number 6 on Scarborough, you still see him hunched over there.
How's Milne on the bench? Can you see him?
Milne doesn't seem worse for wear.
Maybe sort of a little bit shook up there taking that hit.
All right, well, let's hope they're good.
Trying to find a hard out, kept in by Herman. Boehner battling along, finds loose puck loose in front to Sable. Big save, Sumbalis. Oh, big rebound. Huge save, Sumbalis. NT with a glorious chance here in the paint. Puck was loose. Could not find the finish. as the Ice Raiders fans were jumping on that huge save there. I think he got a piece of that, Johnny, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did.
Had to sprawl across. NT on this power play with the first really good chance that they've had. Here comes Bain into the corners. Markovic comes in to apply a little pressure. Sable picks it up on the half wall. Panasopoulos comes in to help. We got 3 players out there. Picked up by NT. Back to the point to, oh boy, nice, here we go. NT trying to set things up. Shot, that hit Tumvalis with the save. NT finally being able to set things up with only 12 seconds left on this 5-minute man advantage that they've had here, and really took them the last minute or so before they got any chances.
Yeah, it took them about 3-4 minutes to get organized to have like a threat on this power play here, Bobby. Should have just opted for the 2.
Right. So it looks like Ice Raiders will escape this 5-minute power play. NT power play unscathed. Let's see what kind of life this breathes into the Ice Raiders. And it's an icing call.
No, they're going to waive that.
Well, that puck took a funny bounce as it was being cleared out. Ice Raiders put it to net. Big save and kick out by Miles Cooper. Puck squirts over into neutral zone. Griffiths putting a little heat on the defender. Panasopoulos finds the ice. Nice work by Billy, puts it in. We got to be a little faster on the forecheck. Here comes Bristol, loose puck picked up by Griffiths. Back on the half wall, Molliver trying to keep this puck in. He does, nice work there. Back behind the net, that was Marconi trying to set things up. So it's Marconi and Griffiths now battling down low. This Ice Raiders team is not a big team by any stretch. However, they do battle very, very hard. Here come the Raiders. Put a puck gingerly into the net. Steered into the corner by Cooper. Back to the point. Raiders keeping this puck in. Sable trying to bounce it out. He does. Sable's got one man to beat. He's got a lot of Ice Raiders surrounding him. Raposo coming in deep to the net. I think trying to join the rush. Puck is cleared out now. NT having to regroup. Nice work by Fraser. A nice dangle in neutral zone. Fraser trying to beat his man to the outside. He's got Sable in front of the net. Still in possession. Where did Fraser get these hands all of a sudden? Ice Raiders on the intercept. Here come on the counterattack. Nice Raposo stick there. Make sure that puck gets into the corner. Markovic picks up a loose puck. Fraser on the half wall trying to get this out. Kept in by the Raiders. A little too gingerly there. The big battle in front of the net with Raposo and his player. And Markovic strips him of the puck. Nice work. Trying to find Griffiths on the half wall. Can Benji get this puck out? He cannot. Still kept in by the Ice Raiders. Raposo pins his man down low. No, Raposo battling in front. Markovic comes in to help with Herman pinning. Fraser into the corner now. Ice Raiders still in possession. NT in a bit of scramble mode for the past 30 seconds or so here as Ice Raiders putting the pressure on. As they do, they usually come alive in the third period. Fraser trying to find a stretch pass to Griffiths. This line's got to be tired. They've been on quite a while now. Griffiths got to get this puck deep and come off. Fresh legs for North Toronto now. Cross ice pass. Ice Raiders over the zone. Missed shot. Molliver picks up behind his net. Chips it out. He's trying to find a streaking Bain. That's going to be an icing call.
Bain gets bumped again last second there. Remember, he was the one that was the recipient of the check from behind.
Ice Raiders not afraid to give you a little how you doing there at the end of the shift or at the end of the battle. Just letting you know that they're aware. 3.5 miles left to go in this third period, Johnny. What a game here. Ice Raiders more than hanging in. Make that NT more than hanging in at the Ice Raiders. Kept in at the point. Boehner trying to get this puck out. And Alabon slaps it out into the neutral zone. You can see a full court press now coming out for sure from the Ice Raiders. Do not leave your TVs right now, everybody. Buckle up. Buttercup, we're in for a strong finish here in the third.
Yeah, boys have been working really hard. You can see Milne hunched over there, leaning on the stick. Just a sign of how hard everybody's worked. Skated really hard as a 5-man unit. Really admirable sort of playing from NT to go toe-to-toe with this juggernaut of a team, Scarborough.
We have a potential first-round playoff preview here. Marconi putting some pressure on the defender, making him move fast. Good work by Andrew Marconi. Keeping the puck into the zone. Marconi comes up with the puck, trying to make a pass there. Kept it. Mulliver just almost kept that in.
Good
nice
job
work by Alabon to pick up a loose puck. Good work by Robbie there. 2 big defensive plays. Puck squirts out of the zone.
Let's get some pressure here, boys. Get some pressure.
Fresh legs on the D.
That's icing.
Two and a half minutes left to go in this third period.
I love it. Coaches on Scarborough are just like losing their minds right now on that icing play. You know, you got a first-place team, won so many games, only lost 1, tied 1, and yet they're still competitive. That's what championship pedigree first-place teams sort of look like. They always, always, always make sure that their team is accountable for every single inch of ice out there.
And I always love the North Toronto Ice Raiders battle, dating back from last season when we were both battling for first place. And we're in different spots this year, but NT putting up a strong battle against the Ice Raiders here. I don't know what's the situation here, Johnny, here. The refs and look, is there a penalty here? Or a late change? Looks like the Ice Raiders are going to get a penalty for no. Some guy's going to get tossed. No. Yeah, some guy's tossed for what? So, Ice Raider player getting tossed.
Did he make a comment, a derogatory comment?
Number 9 for the Raiders. And are we going to have a power play?
The only reason I can think of is he said something on the ice that was derogatory and he's off.
How can we do a power play here?
As they're incensed. No, that's not a power play. That's a game misconduct. Just a game misconduct. For either discriminatory slur. That's the only thing I can think about.
That would come with the suspension too, wouldn't it?
It would come up with a 7-game suspension. Which is probably why the coach from Scarborough was reacting the way he was.
Was that number 9, Luke? Was that 9? Number 9 for Ice Raiders. So number 9 for Ice Raiders got 10 minutes for something.
Yeah, they're talking to the linesman. They're talking to the linesman, and a lot of the discussion and the anger has been pointing to the linesman, which is the one that had reported something to the referee. So all signs point that there could have been the discriminatory slur.
No, I mean, Mike got 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct for what I think is less than what the Ice Raider coach was doing right now. But let's see. Herman trying to keep this puck in. Here come the Ice Raiders on the counterattack. Nice stick there by Panasopoulos.
Not a smart play by
Harlow. That was mostly the crowd calling that penalty.
Well, Harlow did go in there and just basically shoved them out of the way, and that's definitely a minor penalty.
Wow.
But with 2:20 to go, you can't be doing that. You just can't.
It was really no dangerous play there.
Well, it was all taken care of by Panasopoulos and had the play under control, and Harlow just comes out of nowhere and just takes the player out. And with 2:20 to go, Scarborough has a power play to take the lead here. And oh boy, buckle up here, Bobby.
Yeah, we're going to be shorthanded for the majority of the rest of this game here. Unless the Raiders take a penalty. So turn of events here as things seem to be well in control.
This 15-year-old hockey at its best, Bobby. Not really thinking cerebrally sometimes.
Need a little more discipline, boys. Trying to chop this puck out. You can't keep the Ice Raiders power play at bay for too long. So Harlow's sitting for 2. NT is going to be shorthanded in this third period. Nice battle along the boards, just couldn't get that out. Opportunity to slot. Oh, looking for the back door, looking for Heffron. Couldn't get there. Under 2 minutes to go here in this third. Back to the point. Ice Raiders trying to set things up. Trying to do the give and go. Back in front, scramble, where is it? Loose puck, and the ref made the call on a loose puck. Got a little lucky there, I think, as he lost sight of the puck. 1:42 left to go in the period. 1:22 left to go in the NT penalty. It'd be a shame here to lose this game late after playing so strongly here. Bristol wins the draw. Back to Mulliver. Mulliver couldn't quite get the handle on it. Puck in front, back to the point. Shot trying to find the back door again. That skidded through the zone.
Good box by Alabon there in the corner.
Ice Raiders setting things up. They got the umbrella power play here. Back on the half wall, trying to find the point man. He does. Finds Pittman on the point. Pittman trying to find a lane. Tip! Well, it was a nice tip there. And Miles Cooper had to be alert on that one. Mulliver takes out his man behind the net. Still in possession. Here we go. 1 minute left to go in this game here. Ice Raiders trying desperately to get back into the win column here. NT desperately down the ice it goes. NT getting some fresh defenders here. Here come the Ice Raiders. 40 seconds left to go in this game. 20 seconds left to go in the power play. NT keeping the Ice Raiders on the outside. Back to the point. Back to the half wall. Sable trying to engage. Herman going in there to help out. 2 seconds left to go in the power play. 20 seconds left to go in the game. Shot, scramble, where is it? Markovic trying to swing it on the back wall. Sable trying to chip this puck in. Can he get it out? And puck finally bounces out here. 6 seconds left to go. Can NT hang on for the tie here in the scramble? And NT will tie the Ice Raiders here late in the game. And a little festivities here in the corner. These teams looking like they do not like each other here late in this third period. NT picks up a result here against the Ice Raiders with a formidable tie. Johnny, what a game here today.
Well, quality tie for NT, but I would hate, I keep reminiscing about the opportunities that we had to actually win this game. Great job by the boys. Again, power play was the difference. Special teams was the difference as well. And some undisciplined play resulted in this 1-1 tie. But great effort. Boys should be very proud of tying the first place team, Scarborough Ice Raiders.
So we go 6 games now without a loss here. Our next game on Top Tier Sports is going to be Sunday night against Vaughan East, which will be a big pivotal game for us to make a jump into the standings. Wow, what a game today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. It's Bobby Flex, Johnny Letters, and the rest of the crew here today. We will see you next time. Bye.